In this video, we are going to understand few utility functions that we will be very extensively using in our project. If you are new here, do subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button so that you will get latest videos delivered first to you. So first will be your forEach, then your map, and another will be your find, and then filter. So let's try to understand each one of them one by one. For that, let's create an array called array and give it a value like A, B, C, D. So for each is just like the for loop, but very much convenient. Let's see how. So in the array, we have for each, and here we will be passing a function which will receive one by one each element of this array. And then we can do anything with that element. For example, we just print this element. And let's see when we run our code. So we have got A, B, C, D. One by one each element is printed. Now, as we saw our arrow operator, we can replace this function in a convenient arrow operator syntax. Now let's run this. So you can see that using arrow operator, it becomes much more convenient and concise. So using for each, we can loop through any array. Now let's see when we have an array of object and then how we can use the for each. So now const, let's remove this line and this also. Array again. This time it will have an array of object. It has got few properties like shape, and first shape is square, for example, and its area as a formula, it is side into side. Okay. Similarly, let's create few more objects inside this array. Then we have rectangle. Area is length into width. And then we have got, for example, we can take circle also. It will be pi times twice of the radius into radius. Okay. So we have defined an array where we have got shape and the area. Now similarly, we can do the for each as we did earlier on the array. On the array, we can loop through it using for each. Here we are going to take element and we are going to use our fat operator, and then we can console.log that element. Okay, let's see. So we have got all of them printed out. Here we can also use our destructuring that we studied earlier, and here we can use shape and the area, and then we can have access to shape, and let's use our string template shape, the value of shape and the area. Okay, so we will receive each element and it will be destructured into these two variables, and finally we can operate on those variables. Let's run this. So we got our printout in form of our own template. So this is the use case of for each. Now let's see how to use map and what map does. So map is like also for each, but it returns a different object for each entries. Okay, what do I mean by this? Let's create a variable, call it array 2. Okay, and we will map the values of this array and change it. Okay, let's understand what I mean by this. So map is like the for each, but it will return a different array where each element we will define in the map. So in the map, just like for each, we'll pass a function which will receive one element one after the other. So here we're going to receive element, and using the fat operator we are going to return something which will be assigned to this array. Okay, so suppose we are going to return just the shape, for example. Okay, so to return just the shape, we can do element dot shape. So this arrow operator, single line, it will return the shape value. Okay, and let's log this array 2. And let's run it. So we have array 2 as a different array, and it has the value only the square. Okay, we can simplify this code using destructuring also shape and just return the shape. Okay, still works the same way. Okay, so using map we will iterate to each element of the array, and for each element we will be return something which is different, or the value which we are going to return, it will be stored in this array. So this is the role of the map. Now let's understand the role of find. For example, we want to find in this array the object whose shape is a circle. Okay, so how we can do that? So we'll call const found. Okay, so in array I'll call find. Same, we have to pass the function where it will be called for each element. So I'm going to use again destructuring shape and the area. Only I required shape because I have to filter just by the shape. So I just need this. And we are going to return boolean. Okay, so when we find, we will return true. So we will match this shape with the value circle. Okay, so what we have done, we have supplied a function to the find. Okay, and what this function does, it gets the each element of this array, and we compare the value of shape with circle. If it matches, this function will return true, and when it returns true, this object will be returned by the find, and you will get that object assigned to the found variable. So let's log it and check. Found. So we find our circle and area. Okay, so suppose we have another circle, it has some other formula, for example radius by 2. Okay, just for example I'm saying, or 3.14 into radius. Okay, so when I run this find, it is going to return the first match. It is not going to return the next match. So let's run this code and check. So it is returning pi radius into radius. It is not going to the other object to match the shape. Okay, so find will return only one element, the first match, where this function returns true. Now suppose it does not find anything, this found will be undefined. Let's check this. If I match to circle 2, there will be no element, so it will be undefined. Let's run this. Undefined. Okay, so this is the use case of find. Let's try to understand filter. Okay, so const filtered, we want to filter all the shapes which has circle in it. So it should have 2 elements. So filter is same like find, but it returns all the element which matches the given query. Okay, so it is array dot filter, and here we are going to supply our function which will be called for each element. So this time I'm going to simplify with just element name, no destructuring this time, and we are going to return true when it matches. Okay, this time I'm going to explicitly define return statement. Okay, return when we get element dot shape equals circle. Okay, and let's print this filtered. So we got 2 elements. First element is the circle with pi value, another with 3.14 value. Okay, now let's simplify this function. So we'll remove the return. Also, we do not need this brackets. This will work. Okay, let's run this again. 2 value. So filter will provide all the matched value, whereas the find will provide just the first matched value. Okay.